Stop booking first dates on Friday and Saturday. The odds of flaking increase and the odds of getting laid decrease dramatically when you book first dates on these days for several reasons. The majority of people in the world live for the weekend. Friday and Saturday are the days that they get to have fun, they get to be entertained. It's the days they get to brag about. It's the days they get to post all the cool stuff they did on the weekend on Instagram. These are the days for fun and entertainment because they don't have to work the next day, they don't have school the next day, so these are the only 2 days really where they really get to cut loose. A girl's expectations for fun and entertainment are the absolute highest on Friday and Saturday. These are the days where she gets to brag to her friends about all the cool places she went to, the hot new restaurant or the nightclub or a crazy party she went to. And she gets to post it all on Instagram about all the cool shit she does. So these are the days to be fun, to have fun, and to be entertained, not to get laid. Getting laid is usually not a very high priority on Friday and Saturday. She wants to be able to brag about the hot new venue she went to, the concert she went to, the hot new nightclub. All those things increase her status amongst her peers. So when she gets to tell about all the cool shit she does, her status gets boosted. And sorry to say, but girls actually don't get a status boost by getting laid. It's pretty low on the priority. To her, getting drinks and going back to his place and getting laid on a Friday and Saturday is kind of a downer, a status loss compared to all the cool shit she could be doing, which boosts her status. So yeah, bragging about oh, I met a guy on Friday and we went back to his place to hook up is kind of bragging about a big shit you took over the weekend. It lowers your status. This is simply because a woman can get laid any day of the week, any minute of the day, whenever she wants, with minimal effort. So there's no great accomplishment to getting laid over the weekend for a girl. And in most cases, it's a status loss. This is hard to believe for a lot of guys because to us guys, it's the exact opposite. Getting laid over the weekend increases our status. It's a good story to tell. Guys love hearing about it. But in her case, a woman's case, it lowers her status. So yeah, it's not a big event for her to get laid over the weekend. Also, when you're meeting girls from online who you haven't even met yet, to a girl, you're just some text and some JPEGs to her. You're not even a real person. So she has no real, she doesn't feel bad about flaking on your ass because you're just some pixels on her phone. Since you're just a bunch of pixels to her, when another guy invites her to go to this super expensive restaurant or invites her to take her to a concert or anything like that, she's gonna take that opportunity with not even thinking about it. Why you would do the same thing? You person you haven't met and they're inviting you to take you to this super expensive popular thing, you're gonna take that opportunity. It's the same thing that happens with girls when they're flaking on you on Friday and Saturday. Some other guy is spending a shitload of money taking her to this hot new venue, spending all this money on her. Of course she's gonna do it. And yeah, it doesn't mean the guy's getting laid. In fact, it's probably least likely he's getting laid. So remember, the Friday and Saturday, her fun and entertainment are her highest priorities, not getting laid, which was why she'll jump at the chance to go to some expensive place that some other guy is taking her out to. Not only that, but when you invite a girl out on Friday or Saturday whom you haven't even met, you barely know, it kind of puts her, gives her a status boost and lowers your own status. Because if you had other girls that you were dating, you would be prioritizing them. Girls that you're already sleeping with, they should be the ones going out on Friday and Saturday, not some random chick that you don't even know. So again, it conveys your lower status by inviting her out on Friday and Saturday, because you should have other girls in your rotation that are higher priorities than her who you haven't even met. So it just displays how much, how important she is to you if you were inviting her out on one of these special Fridays or Saturday days. Again, she should be low priorities at this point because you haven't even met her before. So why do something so dumb as to lower that increases flaking and lowers your status when it could easily be avoided? So what do you do if you can't book first dates on Friday or Saturday? And I'll tell you, the absolute best day, bar none, is Sunday. It could be Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, whatever, just Sunday. And there's a couple reasons for this. First, she's got her fun, entertainment, her brag-worthy events all over Friday or Saturday. Sunday is the day she gets to relax, to kick back. And when people relax, people get horny. This is true for guys and girls. Think of the cases where you're most horny. It's when you have nothing better to do. You're kind of bored. Well, it's the same thing with girls. They'll be the most horny and they'll have the lowest expectations for fun or entertainment. Think about it. What is she competing against? Or what are you competing against? No one's inviting her out to go to a nightclub or some like concert or some big like fancy restaurant. She's basically going to be either like watching Netflix at home, maybe going shopping. And this is where you come in. Because when you invite her out for, drinks, frozen yogurt, whatever simple date idea you have, it outcompetes what her other options are. Her expectations are so low that she'll go and not flake on your date, even though it's pretty simple. And think about it. Like, oftentimes I've had where the expectations are so low that I can invite girls straight over to my place on the first date on a Sunday without having to go like on an actual date. Because what am I competing against? I'm competing against her like watching Netflix at home alone on a Sunday. So obviously, like, going over to a place, over to a guy's place for, watching a movie and dinner seems a lot more, it's a higher priority than just sitting at home bored. So yeah, take the easy win. Instead of competing against nightclubs and like guys spending ridiculous amounts of money on girls, take the easy win when you're competing against Netflix and like shopping like at the local mall. Let some other chump spend ridiculous amounts of money on her on Friday and Saturday to entertain her. All you have to worry about is getting laid on Sunday. Her expectations are so low, it makes it way more easier, way less flaking, and a lot more getting laid. Now, this of course does not mean that you can never get laid on Friday or Saturday. It just means that your odds of getting flaked on and the odds of not getting laid are dramatically increased when you invite girls out on Friday and Saturday. Instead, take all those girls that you wanted to take out on Friday and Saturday and schedule them for Sunday. I don't care if you have 3 dates lined up. You could probably get laid on all 3 days, by all 3 dates on Sunday. It's happened to me several times. Of course, when dealing with people, nothing is absolute 100% of the time. But the odds are in your favor on Sunday, and the odds are not in your favor by going for dates on Friday and Saturday. Now, as for the other days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're all equally as good. They're not quite as good as Sunday, but they're hell of a lot better than Friday or Saturday. So pick which days work for you and your schedule. All right, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.